All right, I think I'm live, hopefully, and I figured out how this darn system works. Um, Hello, I'm here, finally for my Wednesday stream. Um, if you stuck around or noticed last time that the stream went a little long on Monday, that's because I didn't know I needed to hit a certain button on the YouTube Go Live page. Am I tilted? Give me a second, bear with me. How's that? That looks better. Alright. So, before I do anything here, I'm going to do my little announcement out to the world. There we go. Oh man. Hope everyone's having a good day. I have some friends who are at current dealing with a bit of a family emergency, so I hope everything is going well for them. And then, alright, those are my announcements taken care of. I'll move this over here. And we'll go ahead and turn that down. I gotta juggle a couple of things here. How's that look? There we go. Ta-da! I am streaming Assassin's Creed 2 today. I actually played this a couple, I think about last month I finished it. But I enjoyed it so much that I'm going to play it again. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And I always enjoy playing it. 2 is kind of like the fan base's favorite. And it's a toss-up between this one and Black Flag, which I also own Black Flag. I own like all the mainstay games, so I honestly I have my ups and downs with this game. I've been with the franchise pretty much since the beginning. I have every main game. I know all the storylines. I have my least favorite and my favorites, so I know which ones they are. What's up, bud?
When they first brought me here, I was afraid of
I gotta let my cat out. Be right back.
Now I'm afraid of what will happen
Come
if
on.
I don't.
Come on.
I can't do it alone.
Yeah, you're...
Maybe I don't have to. I met someone. Her name is Lucy. I think she's on my side.
So,
She's gone now.
ironically,
Taken away
my
by the
cat
bastard Warren Vidic,
is
Templar Masters.
I named after the main character in Assassin's Creed 2, Ezio. I named him after Ezio.
I need to get out of here. And I need to do it soon.
And my cat's a bit of an idiot.
My name is Desmond Miles. And this is my story.
Fun fact, 7 years ago today, I was in Ireland. When I was posting on Facebook, I saw the memory, I guess.
We have to go.
Lucy, where have you been? Why did they...
Now. Get in.
What's with the blood? Are you okay?
Look, we have maybe 10 minutes, maybe, before they figure out what I've done. If we're not out of here and on the road before then...
Wait, we're leaving?
Desmond, I promise I'll answer all of your questions. Later. But right now, I need you to just shut up and do what I say. So please, get in the Animus.
All right.
Alright. There we go. 2, Brotherhood and Revelations are probably my favorites. Black Flag is also a good one. I have my parts with Black Flag that I absolutely can't stand. I'm hoping to make not just Assassin's Creed, but older games, kind of like a mainstay series for this channel. I know I've already beaten this game, so I'm pretty confident I'm actually going to see it through to the end. And I mean, it's a good game. Oh, by the way, we're about to see a woman give birth, so I hope everyone's settled in for that.
Spingi! Spingi! Di nuovo.
Well, you know, they don't show too much. For as much as Ubisoft dipped their toes into, like, the really medieval gritty stuff, they don't show a lot of, really gory stuff. It's heavily implied,
Oh, my love.
and they don't really get
I was at the
too
bank
gory
when they
until you get
Did I
to,
miss
like,
it? Am I too
Valhalla.
late?
Give him here,
Giovanni.
my love. It will be all right. Tu sei un uditore. Sei un combattente. Perciò, combatti.
This game was notorious when it came out for its QuickTime events, because I guess that was the big gimmick at the time. So there's going to be a lot of moments where it's like, hey, press this button, and they don't really give you a
What shall we
timer.
call him, my love?
It was almost like blink and you'll miss it moments. Now, fun fact, I have tried to do this game before at least like 2 other times on this channel. Well, not on this channel, but my other channel.
Get up.
I wanted to get through the entire Assassin's Creed series,
There isn't time, Desmond. We have to leave.
starting with 2, because I think narratively it flows a little better. And then I also tried to do an Assassin's Creed, what did I call it?
Really
Odyssey?
getting out of here, huh?
I think,
Sturgo's got some fucked up interior decorators.
or I forget exactly what I called it, but it was going through chronologically, ignoring the, like, modern day story, ignoring all the modern day stuff and going chronologically in order of how things happen in the games.
There they are!
So starting with Odyssey and going all the way up to, I think, Syndicate, which is the most modern.
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit, these walls. I didn't even look at the guys.
Look at this place. What about the cameras?
So
I
this
printed
game
out
came out
some
in
old footage.
around
How do you think I
2008,
managed to
2009.
hide all your nighttime snooping from
So
Sturgo?
it's an old game.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now.
It was recently. I can't really say recently, because recently says, like, I don't know, within like a year or so. But a couple years back, they re-released the Ezio trilogy, which is all 3 of the Ezio games, remastered,
We need
retouched,
to get to that elevator
and
on the
kind
other
of like
side of the room.
with all the bonus stuff added. So
But
like
keep an
when
eye out
when
for
2
security.
released,
I'd
it
rather
was
avoid
missing
fights.
2 whole chapters of the game were missing, and you could buy them as DLC, but they weren't. You didn't need them to complete the game, so the game was still a completed game when it launched. But I think this came with like an Ezio bundle, which was Steam's version of the Ezio trilogy.
How many of them are there?
So I have all the DLC for this one. I have all the missing DLC for Brotherhood, for
What do you
Revelations.
think, Lucy?
Um,
Lucy, what do they need with all of them?
Desmond.
so I like this game. I think it's fun. I have a good time with it.
Fuck.
I have started
thought
through
this part would
Brotherhood.
work.
I've stopped
Must be on a
only
separate
because
system, and I don't
I
have the
just
code.
haven't really had a
Right.
lot of time. I was on vacation, so I haven't touched it.
Shit.
So while I'm playing this, on my off time, I'll be playing Brotherhood. And I knew there was a reason I hadn't uninstalled
How
this
did you do
game
that?
yet.
I don't know.
Let's go. It's always something.
What was that in the animus? Subject 16? Ezio
And this isn't
Audrey?
locked into like a
Something?
cutscene,
I
so you're
think
not.
we
I'm not
can
stuck
run.
watching something.
That's why we need to get out of
Like
here.
I loved how
Even
these
if the
early
Templars,
Assassin's Creed games
they're
didn't
only part
have
of the
like a
plan.
heavy emphasis on,
What do
oh,
you
you're
mean?
stuck in a
I'll
cutscene, you
explain
can't
when
do
we get
anything.
Get where?
Oh, what the? Okay. Oh, Ow. So, this early part of the game is supposed to emphasize how, like, weak you are and not good with fighting. And they just emphasize that by having all these guys beat up on you. Like, as soon as you punch, they're swarming you. And once I get a break in action, I can actually wallop some people. They have a counter feature in here. Thanks, Lucy. I'm gonna run over here to the car. Okay, she's a little slower.
Get in.
I think they honestly missed out on an opportunity to do a high-speed chase in Assassin's Creed. We haven't had a lot of modern sections that where you get to do stuff in the modern era. You don't get to drive cars. You don't get to shoot guns. It's all in cutscenes, out of your hands. You don't get to do anything. So, you know, when you can't do anything, that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of why people ragged on the modern day story. People hate the modern day story. Like, they don't want a new protagonist. They oddly enough liked Desmond more so after he was gone than when he was here.
This way.
I remember when Brotherhood came out and Revelations came out, that there's like, oh, more crap with Desmond. I don't want to do shit with Desmond. I want to be in the ancestors' memories. I want to do all this stuff in the past.
The map your ancestor found guarantees it. The other assassins, they'll do what they can, where they can, but
What?
Okay, we're just gonna hit the wall.
we're losing this war, Desmond. The Templars are too powerful, and every day more of us die.
I still don't see how I fit into things.
We're going to train you, turn you into one of us.
What? No. No, you've seen me in action. I'm no good at this, and even if I was, it would take months. Years even.
No, not with the Animus, not with the bleeding effect.
But I'm just one guy.
Sometimes, that's all you need.
So that's why you found him. My ancestor. What was his name? Ezio?
If you can follow in
Yeah,
his
my cat.
footsteps, you'll learn everything he did, just like he did. Years of training, absorbed in a matter of days.
Yeah, sorry,
You
I got
broke me out of
distracted.
Abstergo and brought me here just to make me an assassin?
Even though we weren't
There's more
walking,
to
we were
it than
totally
that,
walking.
But it'll have to wait. Trust me, okay?
All right, I'm in. Tell me what you need.
Really? You're sure?
I thought you'd be happy about this.
Sorry, I'm just a little surprised. I spent the whole ride over here figuring out how I was going to convince you to do this.
Save it. After what those Templar bastards put me through, I'm ready, willing, and able.
Thank you.
Alright, so before we go in there, I need to come back out here at a different point in the game, because there's points where you can, like, leave the room. I wonder if these open. I don't think they do, but I've never checked. So I wonder if they open in some way. Yeah, once this next cutscene happens with everyone else, I'll explain what's been happening, since I've been talking over it.
Lucy, you made it. God, it's been so long. 7 years, can you believe it?
Indeed. Welcome back. Ah, so this must be the infamous Subject 17. Desmond Miles, was it?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm Sean Hastings. This is Rebecca Crane.
Nice to meet you, Desmond.
Literally
Right,
the
well, it's been
two
lovely
characters
chatting, but if you don't
that
mind,
have been
Desmond,
in
as we
almost
get straight to
every
work,
game
time is precious.
since 2.
So these
Like,
days.
since this game, they
We've
have
got
appeared in
everything
almost
set up
every
ready,
mainstay
Lucy.
game,
Just say the word and
or
we'll
have
get
been
going.
mentioned,
Here,
or their
I
voices
brought
are
you
in it.
something. A parting gift from
I don't
Abstergo.
even think Ubisoft planned for
Memory
them
cone.
to be in the
This
game
is
as long
amazing.
as they have
With their
been.
data, things are gonna go a lot faster. I'll get to work on merging the code.
Alright, so there's a bunch of, like, I can walk up to them, hit a button, and talk to them. I'm not going to do that right now, because I'm going to fill you guys in. If you've never played this game, or you've never heard about this game, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. So, our main hero here, Desmond Miles, is a descendant of a family lineage of assassins. Like, every branch of his family tree can be traced back to an assassin of some kind. This chair here is called an animus. It's a machine that allows you to analyze and read your DNA, which in this universe, your DNA holds genetic memories, and they kind of use they use instinct, like animal instinct, as like the window into how this works. But essentially, things that you do so repetitively become genetic memory. So his family line is so imprinted with assassins that the assassin brotherhood became kind of like his genetic DNA. That's the stretch of the sci-fi in this game. But that machine allows him to relive his ancestors' memories in a VR environment, and through his ancestors, they're essentially looking for pieces of treasures that are actually ancient technology from a race older than humanity, called the Ones Who Came Before. More sci-fi stuff. Basically, they're the people who made humans. They're revered as gods, or they're forgotten as gods. So that's the sci-fi aspect of it, and that's why we go into like different time periods, and that's how you get Assassin's Creed in Russia, in industrial era London, pirates, and what was the other one? Yeah, the French Revolution and American Revolution. Oh, I actually can't go in here right away, so I do have to talk to people. See, I thought originally you didn't have to do that.
I just wanted to say thank you. And I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Lucy
Yeah,
here
before.
was
Everything at Abstergo.
with Desmond
just-
at the previous
I wasn't ready.
location.
Okay.
That previous location is Abstergo
Going through
Industries.
all that.
They're a
Knowing that
pharmaceutical
the Templars
company,
still exist, what they're planning.
and
What's done
it's a
is done,
front for the
Desmond.
Knights
You're here
Templar.
now,
Yeah,
and that's
the
what
conspiracy theory about Knights Templar is all present in this game. She used to work for Abstergo as kind of like a double agent for the assassins, and she broke Desmond out and brought him here. He's with other assassins. He's with the free people, I guess. So the Templars are looking for him because his ancestors know where these powerful pieces of ancient technology are. Can I jump in this now? Nope, I gotta talk to everyone. All right. Yeah, Lucy helped break him out. That's what we saw in the beginning. The table he sat on in the beginning, when I hopped up there, that is the Animus 1.0, the first one you play through or the first machine you use in the first game. When you relive his first ancestor, that's from the Third Crusade. Like, you're in the Holy Land and all this other jazz.
Lucy, I've been seeing things. Symbols in my bedroom. The code on the keypad. Just like Altair.
It's from the bleeding effect. You're taking on more than your ancestors' memories. You're taking on their skills, too. In this case, eagle vision.
Skills?
You're more receptive now. So if all goes well, everything Ezio learns in the Animus, you'll learn too.
You really think this will work? That I'll become an assassin?
You already are an assassin. You'll just be better at it.
Yeah, hopefully much better at it. I mean, seriously, I saw the tapes from Abstergo. We didn't even try and escape.
What a dick.
So a lot to unpack with all that dialogue that just happened. So Altair is his first ancestor that they went through in the first game. The bleeding effect is actually I forget how they describe it. I think it's supposed to be like a mental condition from using the Animus technology so much. Basically what it does is that it distorts your brain in some capacity that they have a syndrome that they actually reference in the game for this, and I'm blanking on it. But essentially, your brain starts confusing who you are for your ancestors. So he's not Desmond, he's Ezio. He's not Desmond, he's Altair. And the bleeding effect means you essentially have hallucinations of your ancestor, and that ancestor's personality starts to overcome and take your own personality away, essentially putting you into psychosis. I believe he mentioned Subject 16, which was the person who was imprisoned before Desmond in the first game. They relived that person's ancestors so much in the Animus that he spent days at a time in the machine, and he was just insane by the time they were done with him. Subject 16 actually ends up killing himself because he's just so insane and he can't take it anymore. What else did they talk about?
Sorry, Desmond. I've got some stuff to take care of. We can talk more later.
Alright, do I need to talk to everyone, or is Lucy the only one? Nope. I think it's Rebecca. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. So I gotta go talk to Sean now. Alright.
What's all this stuff for?
This stuff, Desmond. Oh, this stuff is nothing special, really, this stuff. It's just the stuff that keeps our entire operation from falling apart, really. It requires a great deal of concentration to keep it all moving, so you'll forgive me if I don't have time to play meet and greet.
Sean's in charge of maintaining our knowledge archives. It's like a digital library. He'll be riding shotgun with me while you're in the Animus. So if you come across anything of note, people, places, events, etc., he'll create database entries you can consult for additional information.
Yeah, it's not just databases, though. I also provide tactical support for the other assassins. You know, Desmond, the ones who are out there, actually doing stuff, risking their lives, little things like that.
So, Ubisoft knew what they were doing with 2 because they knew they were using historical locations and historical time periods. So they included Sean as an in-universe way of actually getting more information on where you're at. So, and it's a theme that follows every other game in the series. There is some form of a digital database that talks about the real world location and the real world history. And, they fit it in with their narrative. So, like, say, there's no one, I mean, there might have been someone in Renaissance Italy that was named Ezio, but I don't think he was an assassin. I don't think he killed the historical figures that are shown in this game. But the historical figures that are in this game have a database entry of their real history, their real time of death. Or, I think for the narrative, they don't go into their real time of death, but they do talk about their normal history. The fan base loves Sean. Like, he starts out as this grumpy dude, but then just warms up. Because by Valhalla, he's just, like, he's not like this at all.
Hello, Desmond. Go away.
Yeah, he's kind of a prick right now. Okay, now can we talk to... Can I jump in here? Nope, gotta talk to Rebecca.
Hey, Desmond. What's up?
I think this is their way of, like, introducing everyone and getting to know them.
It's my job to keep her up and running.
Baby? You mean the Animus?
Actually, I prefer Animus 2.0, since Baby's twice as awesome as anything you'll find at Abstergo. The Templars might have deeper pockets than us, but they've got no ambition, no passion, no competitive edge. That's why, even with all their resources, anything they can do, I can do better. Faster, too. Anyway, take a seat when you're ready, and we can get started. I just need to make a few more adjustments.
So, yeah, this is obviously Assassin's Creed 2, so that's the Animus 2.0, the upgraded version. I don't know why they have the arm holster for Desmond. I don't think that's ever explained. In universe, I think they have to, like, because when he sits down here, you'll see that she has to, like, pull out a cord.
So how does this work?
And they emphasize that he's jacking it into his arm.
Of course.
Deep breath.
So, like,
Oh, what are you, a tiny child?
that didn't look like a
Sean?
needle.
Well.
Does he have, like, an HDMI port embedded in his arm? I never understood that. Because that is never a feature that's in the other Animus, or any other Animus for that matter. It's just this one. I don't understand what, like, why do we need a cord to hook into his arm. And I'll be honest, this game's way of viewing history got me into actually learning about history, any kind of history. It just made it fun. It made it entertaining. I legitimately, up until I played Assassin's Creed, I could not stand a history class in school. I hated it. It was boring. I didn't like it. It was nothing caught my eye. But then when I played this game, it kind of got that spark, and then I started looking around into history, and it was just I've been gone since then. Like I can I watch oversimplified history. I watch a bunch of other history stuff on YouTube, and just to kill time. That's all because of this and this bastard right here.
Grazie. Do you know what brings us here tonight? Honor. Viere de Pazzi slanders my family's name and forces his own miseries upon us. If we...
Enough of your nonsense, Grullo!
Buonasera, Viere. We were just talking about you. I'm surprised to see you here. I thought the Pazzi hired others to do their dirty work.
It's your family that cries for guards when there's trouble, Cotardo. Afraid to handle things yourself?
Your sister seemed quite satisfied with the handling I gave her earlier.
Uccidetelo!
In the game proper. I'm still obviously fresh with this, so I'm... Oop, okay, maybe not so fresh. Stop punching me. Okay, maybe the taunt feature isn't what I need to do right now. There we go. I don't know what was that spin move?
It's a fight.
Behind you. Federico, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see if baby brother finally learned how to fight.
And?
You have style. But endurance is what counts. Let's see how many of them you can
My camera a
move
little
before
too
they get
high.
the best
Give
of
me
you.
a second. There we go. Hi there. Ow. Okay, cheap shot. Okay, that looks a little better. I was a little high up there, wasn't I? Okay. Getting tired of getting teamed up on. Come on. You'll notice a lot of the game's combat is wait for them to counter. Or you taunt them into countering. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Oh god! Where did that blood come from?
Fall back! Fall back!
Hold on.
What? We've almost won this.
Your lip.
Just a scratch.
Let the doctor decide.
It's not
Scratch
necessary.
that becomes a fucking
Besides, I've
scar.
no money for this doctor of yours.
Wasted it on women and wine, huh?
I'd hardly call it wasted. Give me some florins then. Or have you done the same?
Search them. There's bound to be something in their pockets.
And now we'll just loot people who tried to kill us. There we
That
go.
should be enough. Let's get out of here before the guards arrive.
Man, I'm really hurt. I didn't think I'd take that much
Hurry,
damage.
Ezio. The sooner we're done with the doctor, the sooner we can sleep.
Alright then. Lead the way. I don't know what they set other characters' speeds to, but I can catch up to them very quickly. Oh god. I still know how to do a lot of the parkour. Whoop. Perfect.
All who need aid
Don't mind me.
Ben trovato, Doctor.
This game does show its age very much with its glitches.
You've made quite a mess of yourself, young man.
It's nothing, really.
You must help him. That pretty face is his only asset.
Go fuck yourself. You can also tell just how old it is by the jaggedness of some items.
Grazie.
This way.
Like, look at these vials.
Quite a night.
Indeed. Only wish they were all as much fun. Oh, wait. They are.
We should head home, Ezio. Father's sure to be wondering where we've gone.
Yes. I'd rather avoid a lecture.
Up for a little race, then?
To where?
Roof of that church.
Fun fact, you win every time. Actually, I think you fail if you don't win.
Uno, due, tre.
Like, I think you actually have to restart. There's no optional objective of like, hey,
Brother still has much to learn.
get out of my way. But yeah, I think you actually like desync,
I almost feel bad
which is
about
the game's
this.
version of a game over.
No shame in failure, brother.
Come on, Ned.
When I
this
first
way.
started playing this way back when, I thought you actually had to follow him. And I lost every time, and I was like, how am I supposed to beat him? And I was like, oh, we'll just climb up the face of the church.
It is a good life we lead, brother.
Best. Never change.
And may it never change us.
This game has a lot of good moments, and I'm excited to play it again. Even though I just finished it a little while ago.
Let's go.
Wait.
What? Ezio, let Christina sleep.
There will be time enough for that. Later.
Ah.
So yeah, I hope none of y'all have fear of heights like I do. I mean, I've played this game enough that I'm used to it. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this section always has a weird glitch. I don't know if it's of a purposeful glitch or whatever, but watch one of these guys here. They're going to try and shove the area. Right there. Dude right in front just tries to shove him. And I always thought it was a weird glitch, but at this point I think it's just a feature. I mean, I wasn't there, but alright.
Me?
Game's like, stop fucking around and get over here.
I should have known.
May I come in?
Fine, but only for a minute.
A minute is all I need.
Oh, I'm right there.
Indeed.
Well, wait. That came out wrong.
I've actually never seen it, like,
Come here.
just roll with me sitting there before.
Oh, Ezio.
Yeah, a lot of implied stuff. So you're gonna see a woman's back. Oh shit, did I miss that? Oh fuck, I did miss that. Like I said, these things are dumb. There's no timer. Like, I would sit there mashing on it, and it won't kick in until like the very last second when his arms are like way up here. So I guess they didn't do stuff.
Tutor will be here soon. Come, my daughter. Is it really so terrible that... Figlio d'un cane! What is this?
Perdonate, messere! Chiedo venia!
I'll kill you!
Well, they just slept in the bed. She had her clothes on.
Guards! Guards! Voglio la sua testa!
There's really no need for
She had her clothes on. I don't understand what the problem is. Excuse me.
You have me confused with someone else.
Oh fuck. Come on,
She
dude.
needed some help with some things. I'm mostly innocent.
Oh shit, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Okay, that's fine. What's up, Dad? You see me totally biff it into that building?
Good morning, Father.
Come with me.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I just saw you eat
Do you
shit in
think me
front of that
blind
building.
and deaf, son? I know all about your fight with Vieri di Pazzi last night. And then this little visit to Christina. Your behavior is unacceptable. It reminds me of myself when I was your age.
I used to eat shit into buildings all the time, kid.
Adventures won't interfere with your work today.
No, Padre. Avete la mia parola.
I've prepared some documents here for Lorenzo di Medici to review. I need them delivered to him.
With haste, Father.
Return to me when it's done.
Ah, yes. I'd love to have a job where I'm just my dad's errand boy. Can I read? Yeah, we can read
Al
these.
magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Gagliazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
So, Ezio's dad is supposed to be a banker, and, you know, also an assassin. Oh, I guess we're not going up that way. So, yeah. I read the letter because, duh. Alright. Okay, so I'm a little rusty on using the parkour. Now, I'm coming over to this corner mostly because there are dudes on the other side. You see that red dot right there? I'm probably pointing at fucking nothing, but you see the red dot next to my mini-map there. There's people who are going to try and pop out and kill me if I just kind of sit there in front of the doorway.
How are you? Come sempre. I have a letter for Messer Lorenzo.
I'll see that he receives it when he returns.
Returns?
They've gone to Villa Careggi, I'm afraid, and not expected back for at least another day.
I'll let my father know.
Can I see them? Yeah, those three dudes right there. They'll try to beat me up because they're from Vieri's clique. Looked like I was gonna eat more than just shit on that one. And yeah, this whole little square here, that's their house. Like, this family is a banking family. They're rich. Whoop. Okay. There we go.
Keep up the good work.
Bischero.
Dickhead.
You worry too much.
Okay.
Giovanni. Francesco Di Pazzi's in prison. The threat is ended.
You heard that too, right, bro? Like, you heard all that? Alright, cool. Good talking to you.
Hello, son. You remember my friend Alberti?
Good morning, Gonfaloniere Alberti.
To you as well, young man.
I trust you delivered the message.
Si, padre.
That look is like, you know what I'm saying? The message?
I did not anticipate this.
What does it matter? So you wait another day or two.
Listen, your mother and sister have been looking for you. I'll need you again in a little while, but for now, see if you can't help them.
Are you sure?
Yes, now if you'll excuse us.
Good to see you, Ezio.
Alright, so we have 3 missions right in a row. We have his mom over there, his sister there, but I always do his brother right here. I get him
What are
first.
you doing out here, Petruccio? You should be in bed.
I want those feathers.
What for?
It's a secret.
If I get them for you, will you go back inside?
Yes, I promise.
So he collects feathers because he's a very sickly kid, and that's, I guess, like his only thing that he does. Or rather, he uses them to make stuff, so like clothing and whatnot. But yeah, he's supposed to be very sickly, and that's why he doesn't come outside very often. So Ezio has 3 brothers, or 2 brothers rather, and a sister. Let's see if I can parkour my way through this. Oh, nope. Oh, almost ate shit on that one. I used to be pretty good at this, but clearly there's a difference from using the Xbox and being on PC. I think I still have my original Xbox 360 case cover for this game. Actually, I think I have the original game, too. I played it so much that I don't think it properly works. I wonder how much a thing like that would fetch. I mean, I don't think it's mint condition, but it's certainly not destroyed.
Here, as promised.
Grazie, brother.
You still haven't told me why you want these.
I will. In time.
Alright. And then next we'll do Claudia, his sister. Get that
Hey,
quest
Claudia.
under control.
How are you?
Bene.
You shouldn't keep things from me.
It's Duccio.
What of him?
I think he's been unfaithful.
Who told you this?
The other girls. I thought they were my friends.
Harpies. You're better off without them.
I loved him.
No, Claudia. You only thought you did.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Wait here. I'll go have a word with him.
So the thing is like, yeah, she's right. He did cheat on her, but we made a massive leap. She's like, I think he's cheating. Don't hurt him. I love him. Nah, fam. You think you do. And she's like, all right, kick his ass. It's like, we went from 0 to 100 real fucking fast. Yeah. Some of the pacing in this, like, missions like that baffle me. I mean, yeah, she's right that he was cheating, but, like, still, that's a fucking leap to make. Because what if you're wrong? Like, what if it was a mission where it's like, oh, he wasn't cheating, he was implicated to look like it? I don't know what happened there. Nice side grab. That's fine. That's a-okay. I didn't want to land in a pile of leaves, petals, whatever the fuck the wagon's full of.
Nothing but the best for you, amore mio.
But what of Claudia? I thought you'd been promised to her.
The father said I could do much better than in Auditore.
Ah! Birbante! Come, let us walk a bit.
What? I had something else in mind.
Oh, Duccio.
Hey, lurido porco!
Ezio, my friend.
Wham.
Ma che te piglia? You insult my sister. Parading around with his puttana.
What are you talking about?
I saw the gift you gave her. Of the things you said.
Maybe your sister shouldn't be so stingy with her virtù.
You broke her heart.
Ha! And now I'm going to break your face. You auditores all talking, but when it comes time for action, ha!
You'll regret ever opening your mouth.
I could have taught your sister a great many things. She's lucky to have had someone like me.
Bastardo!
Let's just crush those up. No one needs them, am I right? Come on. Bam! Now, I was gonna say before the fight started, I was like, I'm not gonna take any damage from him. You wanna go? That's right, with my... Sorry, I just had to get one more. So, if anyone's been keeping tabs, we've already had a name drop of one historical figure in the game so far, and that's the Medici family. Which explains how our family's so fucking rich. And I mean, we're in the Renaissance, so the next mic drop is probably going to be pretty blunt. Because, I mean, we're in Italy. And who's another famous Italian around this time period? Because now we just have his mom's quest to do. Whoop. Oh, I thought you were gonna biff that. What's up?
Buongiorno, Ezio.
Buongiorno a voi, madre. Come state?
Sto bene. And you? Still recovering from last night?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. Anyway, I have an errand to run. I'd like you to join me.
Con piacere.
Come, it's not far from here. I know about your fight with Vieri.
What fight?
Per piacere. Let's not play this game.
He spoke ill of us. I could not allow him to continue.
I'm sure he's having a hard time dealing with the accusations against his father. Francesco di Pazzi's many things, and none of them good. But even I never suspected he'd be capable of murder.
What will happen to him?
I imagine there will be a trial.
Will father speak at it?
He'll have to. He's the one with the evidence.
Sorry, my glasses are trying to destroy my
There's
eyeballs.
always another way.
You've nothing to fear. Everyone wants justice done. It is an unfortunate state of affairs, but it will pass.
So yeah, the Pazzi family were actually, for the longest time I thought they were like made up for the story. No, they were real. And I don't want to spoil it. Plus, I don't want to divulge everything for the story just yet.
Here we are.
Now, what happens here is probably one of my favorite moments in the entire franchise.
Hello, Leonardo.
Madonna Maria.
This is my son, Ezio.
Molto onorato.
L'onore è mio.
Let me go and fetch the paintings. I'll be right back.
He's very talented.
Immagino.
Self-expression is vital
Right here.
to understanding
This
and enjoying
next life. This next line.
You should find an outlet.
I have plenty of outlets.
I meant besides vaginas.
Mother.
Back to your house then.
My one critique with that is that that is the weakest mom. Come on. Like, your own mother just called you out on fucking too much.
He's been working for his father.
Ah, you're to be a banker.
So yeah, Leonardo da Vinci is the family friend that we have.
Truth be told, it's been difficult for me to settle. Painting is nice, but I often feel like my work lacks, I don't know, a purpose. Does that make sense? I'd rather contribute more practically, more directly. Architecture, perhaps, or anatomy. I'm not content merely to capture the world. I want to change it.
Oh, Leonardo. I have no doubt you'll go on to do great things.
Vi ringrazio, Madonna. That's kind of you.
But yeah, how Ezio could have delivered that line just a little bit better. That's my only critique. Is like, your mom just called you out on on fucking too much, and your response is, nah.
Thank you for your help, son. Don't let me keep you from your other duties.
It was nice to meet you, Ezio. I hope our paths cross again.
Anch'io.
Alright, where are we sitting at on time? Just about over an hour. I think we'll get this next mission done and then maybe see where I'm at on time.
Ezio, come in, son.
I don't have long today. There's some errands I need to run before a show that we're going to tonight, so I'm hyped to play this game, but I also need to do some shit today.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble.
Yeah? Pa, what you talking about? I'm always a good kid. Don't give me the eye rolls. You knew that the really shitty Italian accent was going to be coming sooner or later. So this is the part of the story where Giovanni's real profession starts kind of bleeding through, because Ezio starts meeting all of his associates around the city. Whoa. Hey, still got it. Do I see them anywhere? No, they're not even here. They show up in the cutscene.
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Can I just say, I love some of the characters you meet. Because this implies that, like, Ezio saw that guy and assumed he was a thief, which is the faction that he's from in the game. But Ezio assumed he was going to get mugged. And the dude's just like, yeah, I know your dad. We're tight. That's pretty cool. Alright, see you around, kid. So it's just like, I kind of relate to that because, I mean, as a kid, you were like, you weren't sure of some of your parents' friends because you didn't see them a lot. And you weren't sure of who they were. I was like, oh, this guy looks kind of, I don't know, not too friendly. But they're actually, you know, all right.
I have a delivery from
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait, come back. Explain yourself.
And that's really the big drop, I guess, in the clues for Ezio. Is like, okay, so I met a thief who was actually pretty chill, and now I've met a mercenary who seems like really frickin' paranoid. What is my dad into? And then we get the pigeon coop. Oh shit, do I remember the contextual camera button? There it is. And so we see all these Naruto runners. I forget if that even had a... Like, if that carrier pigeon had a note for us at all. Alright. So this is all the introductory part. It's the fluff before the game really opens up. Like today we're probably not going to finish a lot of it, seeing as I've got some other things that I need to do. So this is going to be a pretty short stream. But Friday I'm doing the my podcast, and then I might try to play more of this in the meantime.
Federico.
Yeah, you had to keep an eye out for those like 4 buttons to pop up, because if you didn't, Ezio gets fucking nailed. Like that was a swing down to knock him out, if not kill him.
My mother, my sister.
Ezio.
Claudia. Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
So, with that implication, when they say she's in shock because they, you know, when she resisted, and they don't go into detail, what do they imply? That they beat her? That they did other things? And I can understand why you don't want to, like, telegraph that a little too much in a game that's demographic. It's probably going to be mostly children, but that's left a little too vague for me. I don't know, to my understanding. Because it leaves it very open as to, well, what could they have done to leave her in shock? Obviously, the answer that it probably really is, you know. But, I mean, the other go-to would be like, so they attacked her, and they beat her, but, like, why just her at that point? Why didn't they hit her sister or whatever? But I don't know. That's just something that always stuck out oddly to me as a kid when the game first came out. Nope. Go down. I didn't want to deal with that guy. Like in traffic, I totally could have fucking made that turn, but I didn't. Can we get that wide stance again, Ezio? Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, right there. What's going on with those ankles, dude? Look at those ankles. Please don't see me. Okay, cool. Yeah. Can we get the cowboy? Yeah, right there, bow-legged. I do like this part of the game. This dive and sequence is all really cool.
Ezio.
I do, however, want to know, is this a real... I know this is a real building in Italy, but is the jail really up this high? Because, like, this is implicating that the jail cell is up really high, and I can understand why. It's like, where the hell are they gonna go? But, like...
What do you mean? Explain.
There's no time. Listen
Why
closely.
put the prison up that high?
Return to the
It
house.
seems like a lot of hard work
My
to keep
office is a hidden
people
door.
secure.
Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfalonieri, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, go, Ezio.
Go now.
Oh shit. I literally just one-tapped the button and he just yeeted himself off the building. We got time for one more thing. It should be the mission that kind of sets everything in motion. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm a little rusty. Like I said, I haven't played for a couple weeks, so... There. Hello, I'm home.
Father said there was a door here.
I mean, let's be honest, I knew where it was. How many times have I played this game? I do like this fireplace, though. That's actually pretty cool, how it's got an indent in the floor. I don't know, aesthetically I like that. You know, I'm just gonna let this play out. I'm not gonna talk.
I need to bring this to Messer Roberto.
Can I open this one? No. Okay. That's just a really good sequence, and it gets mimicked in Assassin's Creed 4 when Kenway finds his outfit.
Traditore! Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then? For you to die! Well,
I don't think so.
that's not going to happen. Chiudiamo questa faccenda.
There are no other options.
He had to get out one little heel kick at the end. Alright. I have to run all the way over here. I keep forgetting that I have to hold a third button down. The modern games got rid of this concept. So before I go down and end the mission, the way this game and the previous game was set up is that there's a puppeteering, they called it a puppeteering feature. So basically, you have low profile and high profile. This is low profile. I'm pushing the stick normally, I'm walking around, I can punch, I can gently push people away, I can activate eagle vision and look around, and I can fast walk, which basically just makes me move faster. Then there's high profile. High profile, you hold the shoulder button, and it just gives you more aggressive features. So I can still punch, I can still do eagle vision, but my other options are I can jump, and I can grab. And the main feature for those two distinct playstyles, or the way you control the character, was to differentiate socially acceptable things. So gently pushing people aside in the crowd. The punch is kind of a freebie, because, I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't just randomly punch people? The high profile is the stuff that's going to get you in trouble with the authority, I guess. Police and other people. Oh. Hi. Hey dude, you don't mind if I kill people outside your house, right? Okay, cool. Hey, it's me, open up. Ignore the dead bodies. It's... Cause I think the door... Does the door open that way?
Ezio Auditore?
Yeah, it does. He can totally see dead bodies sitting outside his house.
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
Ah. I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Everything is not going to be fine. And now that it's daytime, I love how this implicates that Ezio just slept outside the dude's house. So that's where I'm going to end it for today. Like I said, I have a couple other things that I need to do before I run off to go do some errands and have a show to go to later tonight. But yeah, I am going to be trying to do... I think I fucked up my brain there. I'm going to be trying to do a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2 and hopefully a lot of the Assassin's Creed games that I enjoy. For now, it's on Wednesday. That could change. I'm not certain. With me getting into my normal schedule at work, Wednesdays are kind of going to be difficult to do that. So it's up in the air right now. But if you are watching this, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys on Friday for the podcast. And maybe we'll do an extra stream of more Assassin's Creed. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on Friday.